A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's way too far back. Wait, what are you even doing here? This is my project. You don't even go to my school.
Well, I've watched the Bill Ward's History of Japan video at least 100 times, so I'm probably qualified.
Okay, fine. You can stay. But be serious.
Not that long time ago, in a clan, in Japan.
Okay, let me take over. Schools in Japan were flourishing. These schools were meant by the worthy samurai and the rich. Schools in Japan have changed a lot now than how it was back then.
Thesis statement.
School and education in Japan is considered crucial to your life and reputation, and can be the most defining factor of how you are treated and if you are respected. In comparison to America, the Japanese education system can push the boundary between learning and overworking students into uniformity.
Round 1. Fight!
The Japanese school system is very, very, very different to the normal American school system. From curriculum to janitors, everything about Japanese school enforces uniformity and extreme self-discipline. A typical Japanese student will start school in early April with a 5-week summer break in late July, and the school year ending around late March. A student in Japan will most likely be at school nearly 6 days a week, if not every day, due to extracurriculars and Saturday school. In Japan, they have a 6-3-3-4 rule, which basically states that to meet the unspoken Japanese requirements expected by society, you must attend 6 years of elementary school, 3 years of junior high, 3 years of senior high, and 4 years of university. Meeting these unspoken standards will ultimately decide your fate and respect in Japanese society. Delving into a more detail of a Japanese student, they start kindergarten at age 3 and will start elementary school at age 5, where they will attend for 6 years as previously stated. After leaving elementary, they move on to junior high, where there is a 99% chance that they will be enforced to wear a school uniform, public or private school. This uniform is usually composed of desaturated blues, browns, and whites for boys and girls. Boys wearing dress pants, button-ups, and navy coats, and girls wearing sailor-esque skirts and button-ups with navy coats as well. After 3 years in junior high, they attend 3 more years in senior high, hoping to get in the best high school so they can meet the highest score for the examination test in university. If they manage to pass their examination test for university, it's relatively easy to stay in, and the Japanese students are expected to stay in university for 4 years. Fun fact! Janitors don't exist in Japanese schools. Children are expected to clean the classroom by hand after class, and even being forced to scrub the toilet occasionally. Here's what a typical Japanese classroom looks like after class ends. Japanese schools also lack substitutes. When a teacher is sick, the class is left by themselves to quietly study and read. So here's just a small list of required classes that Japanese students must take. Japanese language, social studies, mathematics, science, foreign language, usually English, music, fine arts, health, industry, physical education, homemaking, and along with an extracurricular activity, a moral education course, and an integrated study.
You done?
Well, kind of. Some students also attend a cram school on top of everything else, and when they do, they only really eat dinner with their families an average of 4 times a week. Also, fun fact, elementary school students usually memorize around 1,006 Japanese characters.
Well, what comes from all this? I mean, they must be stressed out, yeah?
Oh, definitely. The rates of mental disorders and suicide is extremely high in Japan. In fact, 1 in 12 elementary school students has clinical depression, as well as 1 in 3 kids in junior high. And in 2014, 25,000 students committed suicide. That's on average 1 suicide every 20 minutes, just in Japan. These suicides are usually from overwhelming stress and/or the loss of honor they may have felt. Japan has tried to cut suicide rates by relaxing the education, but so far little to no reforms have been made, and it still remains a problem today.
Conclusion.
In conclusion, the Japanese education system forces uniformity, strict morals on students, and working almost full-time 24/7. This system is more concerned about the future of their country rather than the future of their students.
Order, discipline, self-control. It is the school, rather than the family, which is largely responsible for building these elements into masculine Japanese character. Quote by Ronald P. Dorr. The process of work is emphasized as much as the end result, and the details of the method are stressed. Diligence means seeing the job through to the end, sticking attentively to a valued procedure, not cutting corners. Quote by Mary White.